What's going on, guys? My name is Texas and today I am back for another video. As you can see, we're still playing Rocket League. Thank you for all the support. But today, you already know I did a Fortnite tips and tricks video, okay? So today I'm gonna be doing another one for Rocket League. But the main subject will be the recoveries, because I see a lot of people below Diamond, the rank Diamond, they still don't know how to recover. Well, I'm gonna jump into training and show you. Okay, so there are two parts of the video. Okay, we have the simple ones and we also have the advanced ones. So let's jump on to tip number one, which is gonna be a simple one. Okay, so tip number one is gonna be your power slide, your drift. Okay, if you ever, like, if you're going off an air dribble and you land like this sideways, you can use your power slide, and as you can see, I am still going. Okay, so your drift button will always help you, especially when you're in those tough situations. Let's say I go like this, I do my power slide, and it brings me here. Well, for the power slide, for the simple ones, this will help you. Okay, after this, you will start to see that you need to do some things, you know. You want to go back to your goal, but you're still here. Okay, so all you need to do is do a half flip, but we'll talk about this in the advanced one, because this is kind of advanced. Let's say you slide, you might want to do a wave dash, or like you might, as you're going, you might want to do one of these and then keep on going. So there are different ways, but I'm gonna talk more about this in the advanced. So let's jump on to tip number two. Okay, so tip number two will be how to land on four wheels while you're flying. Now, of course, I have full boost, but if you like go for an air dribble, let me show you actually, and you mess up, okay? I mess up a lot because I'm not really an air dribble guy, I'm more of a passing play guy. So let's say I go for an air dribble, okay? I messed up, as you can see. And as you can see, I didn't land on four wheels, I didn't do anything. So this tip is all about landing on four wheels while you mess up. Okay, let's say you pass, you leave the ball, and you just land on your four wheels. Now, a lot of times people just fly to the ball, they just go until last second, which can be bad. Like, the recovery may not be that good, but as you can see, I messed up. I leave the ball, I land, and then I do whatever I want to do, okay? There's no need for you to keep on going while you're gonna mess up. You know you're gonna mess up, so just leave the ball, okay? Just leave the ball. That was really bad, but still, like, just leave the ball and try to recover. Let's say you're going off the wall, try to look down, okay? This is gonna help you a lot. Let's say, like, you're flying up, oh, you're gonna hit a wall, turn, like so, okay? And we're gonna talk about what you do after this, okay? I mean, in the advanced. So this is tip number two. Just as you mess up, you want to leave the ball and land on all four tires. You may want to take ball cam off, so it's gonna help you, and yeah, you just land on your four wheels. So with that being said, let's jump on to tip number three, and the final for the simple stuff. Okay, so for tip number three, I'm gonna have to go to change training to aerial, and then go to all star. Basically, all star is oh, it's already starting. I thought I'll have some time to talk. Let's say I hit the ball, okay, and I want to go down. You boost a bit down, okay. Doesn't really matter if I score. You boost. You wanna have some boost, so it will bring you down. So let's say I jump. I will hit the ball, but then you wanna, like, come back down, okay? You don't wanna just stay up there. Just let me show you the bad side, okay? This is what you don't want to do, okay? So let's say I jump. Oh, that was a terrible jump. I hit the ball and then I just wait and I land on three wheels. This is okay, but you don't really want to do this. You want to hit the ball, look straight down, and then just fly for it. See? You see it straight down. Now there are some different options you can take. Let me show you the other one that you could do. So you hit the ball, you look straight down, and then you just land. Okay, this is one of them. You can take different ones. There's also gonna be another one. So let me show you this one. So I go up, I fly to the ball, I hit the ball, and I just boost forward. Now what this is gonna do is I'm gonna use all my boost to go forward and get that supersonic. Now I won't really fly for these high shots. As you can see, they're pretty high, so I wouldn't really fly for them. But if I had to, I'll have to do one of these techniques. Okay, so yeah, you just have to fly, hit the ball, and look straight down, go straight down. You don't need to use all your boost. You can use the boost that's left, but no need to use your whole like boost that is left, because you may want it while you go back. You know, there are some times that you will need your boost, even though it's a very small amount. You need to like save your boost. Sometimes you need to control it. You need to know how much boost you have, even if you don't see it. Okay, so yeah, that's tip number 3 on the simple ones. Let's jump straight on to the advanced. So yeah, tip number 1 will be wave dashes. Wave dashes is such a good way to travel around the map, the court. Basically, you jump and you do this. And this is basically it. As you can see, with no boost, I jump, I go a bit back. There you go. So, wave dashes are really good in the ground and if you're on walls. Now, I'm talking about these walls that are pretty much straight, not the ones that are right there, because these ones you could use it, but what you wanna do is, as you're coming down, you wanna jump and do your wave dash. Now this is advanced. I'm not saying this is not advanced. You also need to learn how to land on walls, which is basically just landing like so. And yeah, so if I just come like this, I jump and I do a wave dash. That's the easiest part. And you know what's cool about this? As soon as you finish your wave dash, as soon as you like land, you can do a flip. So this is really useful for going back. Maybe you like mess up like last time, you know, you fly all the way up, or you wanna go like somewhere here, or you want to land. As you can see on these walls right here, it's pretty hard because you're gonna hit the walls. But if you're here, you can still do it. You just need to know that your second jump, your dodge or your flip over this one, it only has 3 seconds. Okay, so let's say 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, I lost that. If I go a little bit, if I do it on 2, it's 1, 2. As you can see, I have that. So it's like 2 point something seconds. I'm not really sure. As you can see, I lost that. So you can find different ways that you can get your flip reset, like so. You can like fly around. Basically, to get a flip reset, it means your car needs to land. I mean, it needs to get off a wall. Let's say I go on the ceiling, right? I go on this and I let it fall. I don't jump or anything. And as you can see, 3 seconds have passed, right? Okay, so I can still do my flip. Okay, you can also do it with the ball, and this is why they created this flip reset mechanic, which is really useful. I don't know if I can make it. Just fly towards the ball, you hit it. Oh! Yo, Moles, this is for you. Let's go! Yo! So you fly towards the ball, you hit it with all 4 of your wheels, and then you still get that flip reset. And we actually got a goal. Let's go! Okay, so as you see, flip resets are really useful because they're not expected. You can't just freaking go on the ball underneath it and then flip. Like, you don't expect the flip reset that late. Okay, So this is why they're so good. I mean, ceiling shots are still good because they are uh, on like really high, and if you can't do ceiling shots, then that's a very good mechanic. Air dribbles are okay, but if you don't know how to air dribble well like me, I mean, I know how to air dribble, but you know, sometimes you mess up and you don't really want to mess up. But anyways, let's jump on to tip number two of the advanced. Okay, so tip number three is what am I saying? Tip number two, it's basically the advanced way of the, you know, the power sliding this thing. Okay, so you want to learn how to half flip, and half flip is basically a pretty easy mechanic. On console is kind of harder. Now I am on PC. So basically you hold back, okay, you just go backwards and you do a flip, okay. This is why you see it's basically this, okay. So you go back and forward, you know. So it's basically you flipping, but as you can see, I press W, which means as I'm going back, I cancel my flip and I go on this. And basically how I fix it, do how to turn, you air roll either one or the other way. As you can see, my car flips, of course, but this is basically the move. You can also use some boost with it and it can get you real far. So if anything bad happens, let's say, oh, I missed the ball, I'm so bad. You just want to turn and do a half flip and then you're right there. And basically as you're coming down like so, you flip and then you go like this. And that's how you do a half flip with that power slide. You can also do this thing, which it's still pretty good, but I'm telling you, wave dashes are very well, not well, I mean good. So yeah, there are different ways you can go with it. Now this is a half flip. This is a skill that is very useful, not even in recoveries, but just going closer to the ball. Maybe you're behind the ball, maybe you want to go closer, you might want to hit it as well, like so. Then you can go for like a ceiling shot or an air dribble, I don't know, maybe a passing play, you name it. But that's basically how you do tip number two of the advanced. Okay, so let's jump on to tip number three. Okay, so now we're back with tip number three of the advanced. Now, how many times did you get bumped in this game? If you're in low ranks, you might get bumped by accident, okay? Especially in like bronze, silver, gold. Your teammate might bump you, or even your enemy, okay? So you will always have your jump when you get bumped, okay? What I'm talking about is, let's say you get bumped and you like fly off, he like pushes you off of the ground. Your wheels didn't jump off, so you'll always have that jump, okay? So keep that in mind, because if you, let's say you get bumped or anything, let's say you get bumped, will always have this jump. So as you see, I didn't hit any jump button, okay? So I have my jump right now, so I can use it whenever I want, as you can see. Okay, so if anyone bumps you in those low ranks, then you will have the chance to, you know, do this flip maybe. And as you get bumped, this is gonna be really useful. I can't really show you right now how fast it will be, but uh, trust me, you will need that. Now if you're above that rank and you are in platinum, diamond, champion, or even grand champ, uh, you will get in champion and grand champ, you won't really get bumped. You will most likely get like, he will demolish you. If you see Squishy Muffins, like his videos, what he does, and a lot of people like it, is basically he goes for a sick air dribble, okay? And then he lifts the ball, he goes for the enemy and bumps him, or even destroys him. This is so useful, but yet so hard to do. I have tried it, okay? But it is so hard, I can't even show you a clip, okay? So yeah, that is tip number three. When you get bumped, you can still use your flip, so just have that in mind. And yeah, let's go back into the lobby for an outro. Okay, before we actually go for the outro, I have something to say, which is basically an extra. I don't know if it's advanced or simple. It's definitely not simple, but definitely not advanced. So you know how many times you go, like, you are all the way up here, and you just fly off and you go to your goal like so. You don't want to do that, okay? Oh, you don't want to do that. You want to basically jump off and do a musty flip. A musty flip is basically you going like this and like this. Now, Musty explained this, so there will be a link to his video. I just want to point out that if you're not going to be in front, like, so he basically put a cross, okay, on his car. You need to go behind that cross. Basically, you want to do the musty flip. As you can see, I did that wrong and I went backwards. So there are some times which you will go backwards, as you can see. I'm doing it for you to know, but you need to go backwards. As you can see, your car goes somewhere like this, so you don't need to boost a lot. But you can also, as you press forward, right, for this to happen. Then you press backwards, and you want to press forwards again. What this will do, this will stop your flip from going up, and you will stay forward. So it will basically look something like this. Now massively, I just tried this and it worked, okay? Let's say you're up here, you can go like so, and then you just go out back to this wall. Okay, so it works. But a Mastiff Flick, it's not like that. When you go on Mastiff's video, if you click the link in the description, you will see that a Mastiff Flick is mostly used on a ball. And it changes the direction of the ball, but you need to know how to dribble. Dribbling is basically having control of the ball over your car or something. But this is how the Mastiff Flick looks. It's not the best Mastiff Flick, you can get a lot better. But I just wanted to show you a bit how it looks. So you go like that and then you just flip up. It goes a lot higher if you know how to do it, and if you watch Master's video, like he posted this on Reddit and it was so like a lot of people got pumped and excited to try that out, and it did come out as a good mechanic, so I just wanted to point that out. And a lot of people actually use it on ceiling shots, okay? So they go like they go up on the wall, okay? They don't fly, and they might do this. This is also really useful, but they might as well do a massive flip like so. So that's another extra tip that I can give you guys on recoveries. So yeah, let's jump right into the outro. So I don't know how many times I'm gonna say outro, but we're here. I hope you guys enjoyed this recovering tips and tricks video for Rocket League. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you'll get notified whenever I upload videos. And yeah, I'll catch you guys to the next one.